roads of Europe. They can be very lovely, but also a little challenging sometimes.
We are in Tavira, Portugal, at this little campground service area again. They have these all over. They're not private campgrounds. They're campgrounds run by the municipalities all over Spain, all over Portugal, Italy, France, all over Europe. Very, very cool because they're very economic. That one has portable bathrooms there if you need to, don't want to use yours. They have showers here, washing machines, all kinds of stuff. They have a little pastry service. I ordered pastry for tomorrow morning, so we're gonna have some chocolate croissants and pastel de nata, which is a typical Portuguese dish. But anyway, it's a pretty cool campground. It's a 10 euros a day. That includes electricity, water, your spot. This is us with our big giant 10 by. So here it's, hey, we need a 10 by 10 pop-up. We don't have an awning yet, so 10 by 10 pop-up. Okay, we'll get that. Well, the 10 by 10 pop-up is 3 meters by 3 meters, which turns out being more like 12 by 12 or 13 by 13. So it takes up our whole area, but it's still very cool. It gives a really nice shady area to sit outside. They have a place you can hang up your laundry after you do it. They have little picnic tables with little umbrellas all over. And then all the little people who are parked. Again, this is us with our snazzy little setup. Little camper vans and RVs all throughout. Again, very clean, all gravel, well maintained. Cool place. Anyway, Tavira Park Up.
First night in our new little park up. I think it's going to be a very quiet evening. We do have a train track, but it's not like a US choo-choo, roaring.
Fast rail. And it only goes
rail.
by like every 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, so
And it's gone. Shoot, it's gone. It's in a short train.
we're going to play a little backgammon and
Have some snacks, a glass of wine, a little cerveza. All is good.
tomorrow we're going to go into town.
Yeah, we'll let you know how that is. It's supposed to be very lovely.
Yeah, what's the name of this town?
Tavira.
Tavira, Portugal.
Yep, the lady at the front desk when we were checking in said it's a 20-minute walk right down the street, straight shot, can't get lost. And she said that, I said, have we ever been here? I said, no. And she said that Tavira is the city in Portugal with the most amount of churches.
Oh,
I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll find out. I'm sure
find
we'll
out.
see a lot of them.
we'll find out. So we'll
Yeah.
see how long the walk is, and the doggies are resting tonight, so they should be all rested for tomorrow's 30-minute walk. We'll see who wins backgammon tonight. I know who it's going to be. Nope, not you. It'll be me. We'll let you know. So today we're going for a walk into town. We're passing a big, I think it's a 2-story mall, a shopping plaza, shopping center. Lots of things in there, but we're not going to go in there. We're going to go into the center of town and see what's there instead. I don't think doggies are allowed in the mall, but I could be wrong.
We're walking to the center of Tavira. They told us it was a 20-minute walk. But stop, Luna. They see other babies coming. Oh, look, more babies like us. So they, at the campground, oh, it's a 20-minute walk straight in. Well, we've been walking for at least 30, and we're still not there. So it's a little bit further. It's a nice walk. So we'll continue the walk. Looks like we're starting to come to someplace that's starting to look more like a downtown. But we'll let you know once we get there and what Tavira downtown looks like. So as we're walking into town here in Tavira, it's a little walk. So far it's been at least 20 minutes, probably another 10 minutes before we get there, but we're passing by Campo de Feria, the fairgrounds. And if you look right back there, there's a little black wagon, and it says Circo Amar, a circus of love. It's a little circus, a little tent. I don't know whether they're getting ready to set up or tear down, or if that's the whole show, but we're from a circus family, so we thought that was pretty cool. Circo Amar in Tavira at the fairgrounds.
We'll check it out on the way back, maybe.
Kids' tickets are free, except for the weekends.
All right, let's keep walking.
All right, so we're still walking. It's been more like 40 minutes now. So it's kind of like laid back though. Look at this beautiful building. That's all tile. Big balconies, bougainvilleas. Very, very cool. We're kind of walking in the street because with our little stroller, that little cobblestone sidewalk is wreaking havoc on our little wheels. But even though we're not in the downtown, there's a little bar over there, some restaurants. Even though we're not quite to downtown yet, I suspect we're getting closer and closer with every step. Oh, for sale. That's kind of cool. Look, another building with a bunch of tiles. I hear a car coming, so we're gonna duck to the left here. And there it goes. Look at more tile. Beautiful little houses with a little balcony.
I don't think the RV would fit.
No, I don't think we'd fit in that garage. But very cool. Yeah, along the streets, it's all paid parking, so they got these little pay booths you pay. I imagine that if you live here, you probably get a monthly pass or something. You pay a reduced price because you're parked in front of your house, I would imagine. But anyway, I will come back to you once we get closer to the downtown. So we're still walking, but we're walking on this cute little alleyway. Look at that Thai restaurant. I see that. We love Thai food. There's our menu. Very cool. But, doing some construction on this house here. My wife stopped right where the loudest part is. Yeah, they're remodeling the whole thing. They're dumping it out. But it's a cute little, I don't know if you can hear me. You get past that noise of them drilling and tearing up the floor. But another little restaurant here. Big menu. Portuguese and Italian food. But very cool. Just a little side street. I believe we're still headed towards the downtown.
Let me check. Yeah, we are.
We're going to check our GPS just to make sure. Let me get over here to the shade a little bit.
We want to go straight still.
We'll keep going straight.
We could probably see.
This is a cool looking shady street going down this way. Okay, we're going to keep going straight. But like I say, they tell you it's a 20-minute walk to downtown from the campground.
Oh, it's like doggies. It's no 20 minutes.
No, and the doggies make it slower for sure. But even without the doggies, it's a good 40-minute walk. We've been going for closer to an hour now, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But we'll keep going. We'll tell you when we get there. So far, we're really enjoying the view, though. Oh, look at that. That's a star jasmine. I have some of that at home. And when they start to bloom like that, such a beautiful fragrance comes off of those. Very cool. They make kind of like a canopy with them. Very cool. So, cool little restaurant here. Gift shop. Nice and shady. We get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're the Bostocks. Every time we walk down the street with our 5 little dogs in the carriage, people smile, stare. Very cool. Another little gift shop. And I think that's the plaza. Oh, we have to go across this bridge? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Let's go across the bridge, show everybody what that's like. A few people, my cousins, Maite and Andres and Lola and Christina. Hello, you guys. They all said, oh, you guys are going to love Tavira. Such a gorgeous little town. So I see the center over there from a distance. It's looking pretty cool. We're crossing this river. There's these beautiful little cobblestones make it hard. Maybe if we go up on this sidewalk, maybe? Would that make it easier? Hold on. All right. So we're continuing our walk across the bridge. My wife's taking a little break. It's a beautiful little old bridge, all cobblestone. The other bridge is that way. Some of the houses and stuff behind us. That's the alleyway we just walked up. Very nice so far, huh, baby? Been a nice walk. There's a little bench maybe on the way back. We'll sit here and rest for a minute, but right now we're okay. The little sidewalk over here, it's all marble. I think it's marble. But anyway, it's much flatter than the cobblestone that's in the middle.
Much smoother.
Makes it easier.
The stroller needed a break.
I know, the poor stroller.
It's like a 4 cart right now.
Yeah, we have 4 doggies. They're all resting. It's a little bit warm.
Film them.
Let's
They're
see.
like pooped.
So up here we have 3. We have Wolf. We have Daphne.
Bronco.
There's Bronco. And down here we have Leah. So we have 4 there. And my tired wife from pushing.
I'm not tired yet, but we have the 3 old ones and then the youngest Punk.
Uh-huh. And then we have Luna. She's a trooper. She walks with me the whole time. She never takes a break. She's like, I'll walk with you, Dad. I'll keep you company. But let's see as we're coming down this way. Of course. We'll find a place that has a little bit of shade, give the doggies some water. And as you come to the other side of this bridge, look how cool this is. Looks like the town plaza. Yes, baby, I'll help you right now. And lined with a bunch of bars and stuff. Nope. Let me help my wife with the stroller, and then we'll be back.
We stopped for a little Coca-Cola in the shade. Let the doggies have some water. But it's a pretty little town, Tavira. We're headed towards a castle. I don't know the name of it, but we'll find out soon enough.
So we're trying to get in the swing of European culture, much different than the US culture. I like it a lot. One of the things here is day drinking. It doesn't matter what time. People are drinking beer and wine.
What time is it now?
It's 11:15.
Oh.
And
Oh yeah.
people are drinking a little sidewalk
Beer.
cafe and bars are open. Everybody's drinking beer, everybody's drinking wine. Good for them. I can't handle it. I drink 1 beer a day, maybe, and I only started doing that once we got here because I want to try to fit in a little bit, so I drink 1 beer or so with a meal. But people start drinking here at 11 o'clock in the daytime.
Right now, all the other tables have espresso, beer, wine.
Beers or wine, so we're drinking Coke Zero.
No, I'm not drinking Coke Zero. I'm drinking regular
You're
Coke.
drinking regular Coke. I have to drink Coke Zero. Anyway, just a little observation about life in Europe. So, we're going up this little street. Our alleyway, heading towards a castle that's supposed to be up here. But it's a very cool little town. Very old. We'll see what we see. And you'll see what we see as we get there. We'll show you guys everything. But looks like a big church up here on this little alleyway. Let's see what my wife is looking at. Oh wow, very cool. Very cool, but we're not going to be able to make it up there with
He's
the.
telling us, I think, to go around.
Very cool.
Pretty.
It's amazing. It is
I think
amazing.
go around. The gentleman is.
So, I'm sure some of you guys are asking the question. By having the dogs with us, we do miss out on some things. But by not having the dogs with us, we would miss out on more, on their company you know, their love. So yeah, it's an easy sacrifice for us. But we're gonna keep walking up this alleyway, see if we get to whatever it is we're supposed to get to.
Here, why don't you pop in the church and see what it looks like?
All right, thank you. That would say €4.
So I was going to go into that church to look on the inside, but it becomes the business of God. They want to charge €4 to go into a church. That's a house of worship. Whether you're going in just to see it or to pray, why would they charge you to go in? So I refuse to pay to go into a church. Anyway, that's just my little rant. We're still walking up this beautiful little alleyway. All these beautiful little flowers. Let's see what's on the other side. Looks like a convent. Convento de Gracia. We'll see. My wife and that little cart are doing a fantastic leg workout. Oh, a nice shady little park up here. On our way around. Maybe I'll switch with my wife.
Look how pretty. Pretty.
Looks like part of the old castle walls over there,
Yeah.
above the rooftops.
I think we're on the castle grounds, and then there's part of the castle over there too, probably the walls that surrounded what was the city back then.
Cute little park, nice and shady, lots of nice green grass. Another big church.
Yeah, I think, well, that's part of the, this is part of the castle, that church. I don't know what this church is called, but I'll find out. So again, it costs €3 to go inside this church. So I think we're going to skip it. We'll just film from the outside. It's really pretty here. There's all the monsters there. So we'll load them up and start walking around the top of this castle structure.
So this is really cool. We walked up this hill. There's all these stairs, but there's a way to go around it.
Yeah, we rolled up.
Went through the park. Look at these views. It's on a Tavira. You can see the old church. Here to your right, my love, if you pan the other way. Right is this way.
Yeah, there's that old church way over there.
Over there, there's the walls there, and then right on the other side, this little green tree was probably blocking us right now. And this tree is blocking us. Those are
Yeah.
old castle walls.
I'll walk over there. I'm going to film this part of this church. This is the church they wanted €3 to go inside, so
And the other one was 4.
we decided to walk on the outside of it instead. Tavira is rich in history, spanning over 2,500 years of shifting civilizations and maritime trade. The Moors began building the castle between the 10th and 11th centuries. Following the conquest of Tavira by the Order of St. James in 1242, work was carried out on the walls. By the late Middle Ages, the walls enclosed this important town. This is inside what's left of the castle. Walls.
Very cool.
Once they were no longer required as a defensive structure, they fell into ruin. And now the doggies are all in here. Nobody said anything yet, so we'll just keep walking and see what happens. In 1755, a massive earthquake severely damaged the town, destroying parts of this medieval castle. I don't know if you can see, maybe if I move the camera closer past the bars, maybe we can see, the camera will see. It looks like part of the castle walls and some rooms.
Ancient ruins and excavations. Look at the archway over there to the left.
I can't.
And the big walls. There's
Yeah.
a room down there.
I'm trying to film around the bars so you can actually see, but it's a little bit difficult.
Very cool. So much history.
Very cool. It's a very cute town. I kind of dig it.
We come right into another church. The lady, at the reception, when we checked in to our camping area with our RV, told us that Tavira is the city with the most amount of churches in all of Portugal. And I think she's right, but they're not just little churches. These are some big, beautiful churches. Very, very cool town. I like it. Hey baby, can you dig it? You dig it? So as we came around that corner where the ruins were, right here is this huge church. Wow. And then right across from the church, if you turn this way, there's a big arch with the ruins of the ancient wall. How cool is that? Seems like around every corner there's a nice little park, big gazebo, and another building filled with these towels. Typical touristy shops, but bunch of little bars and restaurants. Another cool little promenade. It's very cool. I like this little town, Tavira.
That was a cute little train.
Okay. To the right is vehicles.
Okay.
The center one is bicycles. And on the left is pedestrians.
And we will go.
The vehicle and pedestrians.
I think that's the other bridge we went across before.
It is. That bridge there is the one that we came.
The cobblestone bridge. This is a much better bridge.
And this one's easier for us.
Yeah.
The newer bridge. It's going to take us back across the river.
So we had a lovely day walking around the town. Dogs are pooped, like pooped, super pooped. We walked, how many thousand steps did we walk?
Oh, about 12 or 13,000.
And tonight for dinner we're having some cod, bacalhau, with some grilled zucchini and some sweet potato with some, not barley, but and mix it in with some vegetables, and so bon appetit. And you are not getting any. You're 15 and you're not supposed to have this kind of food. That's right. I'm not quite sure if this is allowed, but we are trying to beat the heat by taking the doggies in their stroller and walking around the air-conditioned mall because it's hot outside today. We knew it was going to be hot today, Monday. We're going to try and beat the heat tomorrow and get ourselves further north and further west. But for now, we're going to try and beat the heat at the mall until we get kicked out because we got 5 dogs. I came over here because there's a big pet store and I want to buy some better dog food for our doggies. They're having a bit of a potty problem with the stuff we bought before, so hopefully here I can get some better quality stuff. But this mall is like amazing. All kinds of clothing stores and home goods stores, and at the other end over there there's a big Walmart type grocery store. So yeah.
This is a lovely little park up, nice and clean. Not so dog friendly, even though they're dog friendly. They have signs all over the place, don't let your dog pee or poop in the campground. You had to walk them outside the gates, which was a long walk, so you're always stressed that they might stop and pee on something before you got them out. But besides that, it was a nice clean campground, clean showers.
It was a nice little stop up, and now we say goodbye to Tavira, and we're actually heading further west because yesterday was super hot here and we were sweating and the dogs were suffering, and so we're off to our next stop. We'll let you know when we get there.